What's happening in the marketplace that this is common practice with the insurance company hiring an engineer to hide behind? I mean, what else is this creating, Chris?
Well, it's creating a lot more expenses for the insured because one, they're
Mm,
going to get an expert involved like us.
right.
And two, if we've got to take those extra steps, bring our own engineer out. That way, you're more on a level playing field. If the claim ever has to go to, let's say, an appraisal, or let's say it has to go to legal, you got to have something on your
Right.
arsenal, your back end too. So,
Right.
I mean, that's an extra 2,500, 5,000, $7,000.
On
On
the
like a
residential side,
on a
I've
residential side.
yeah, I've been on commercial claims where the engineer fees are in the high, like 30 to $50,000 because we had to have a structural or forensic engineer plus a mechanical engineer. I mean, this
Mhm.
claim was $5.3 million, but like that becomes an expense that is now a burden to the insured because ultimately they're
Mhm.
paying that cost, and it's unfair, but the insurance companies do it because most insureds don't want to do that. Some insureds
Exactly.
do. But if you're an insured and you have a 25,000 or $50,000 claim and it costs $3,500 for an engineer that you need to rebut the insurance company engineer report, like, what are you going to do here? Is it worth it? Maybe, maybe not. And it becomes an expense. But just like Chris was saying, one of the biggest things is if your insurance claim goes to insurance appraisal and you don't have something, how the appraisal process works, you're at such a disadvantage. And so the insurance company is like forcing the hand of the insured. We don't think it's fair.
Yeah, we absolutely don't. And you just look at it at a cost analysis standpoint with the insurance company,
Yeah,
it's a lot cheaper for them to hire an engineer than it is to pay out a claim. And
dude, right?
we expect to see it. I mean, tile roofs, and one thing about tile roofs, you're always going to see the same verbiage, I feel like, in every single engineer report.
Yeah.
It's foot traffic, mechanical, whatever. But
Bottom
when they
right
actually
corner break.
yeah, exactly. But when you see it on a shingle roof, you're just
Right.
like, come on, man. Like, look at
Yeah.
these photos. These are
How
100%.
hard are you, insurance company, trying to not actually pay the claim which you owe on? We,
Yeah.
as public insurance adjusters, I think as a whole, I can't speak for everybody, but in our company, Bellator Claims, we are not taking on claims that we don't think have legitimate and reasonable damage, and we are writing legitimate and reasonable estimates for that damage to be brought to pre-loss condition based on the insurance policy. What? Yeah, that's what
Hmm.
we do. We don't want to take a claim on because our interests are directly aligned with the insured,
Hmm.
that when we take a claim on, the insured wins, we win. If the insured doesn't win, neither do we.